Are you just going from day to day, or are you thriving and growing as a person? If you are just surviving, you might want to keep listening so you can learn how to start thriving. I am Tasha T, the host of Mindful Nuggets podcast. I am a Christian and a mental health therapist. I wanted to create a safe space for women, Christian women, to come and learn about mental health while they're on their own mental health journey. Mindful Nuggets is a podcast that will encourage you spiritually and mentally. We have mindful conversations that will help you as you go through your day-to-day life. You will be able to thrive mentally. You will want to get a seat and a notebook so you can capture these nuggets. Welcome to Mindful Nuggets Podcast by Tasha T. I am your host. My mother really enjoys buying me houseplants. And it has been such a challenge to keep these plants alive. Did you know that a house plant could appear to be thriving, but it's really just surviving the elements that it's in? The same thing is true of our lives. We can appear to be doing so well on the outside, but deep down, we're just surviving. I can think about back in 2020 when COVID hit. I was just so afraid I was going to get COVID. So I just went into survival mode. I appeared to be doing well on the outside, but on the inside, I was just surviving, trying to get from day to day. But fast forward to 2021, God gave me this word. The word for the year was thrive. Thrive was actually an acronym that I will tell you about later on. But the T in Thrive stood for take time for myself and take time with God. So I realized that in order for me to go from just surviving to thriving, I had to take time with God. I had to also take time for myself. But to be honest, I did not start doing this right away. Taking time with God, that seemed to be such a great thing to do. But I just could not get myself out of the bed in the morning to study, to spend that time with God, or to just pray. I was going to church some Sundays, online, just doing what appears to be right on the outside, but I was not really taking time out with God. But here recently, actually this month, I have become more intentional about having that quiet time. My prayer life has increased. My study time has increased, and I have seen fruit in my own life. I have just felt less stressed, and because I have been taking time out with God, God has taken care of me. When I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I take those things to Him. I'm not having to depend on others to validate me or make me feel good anymore. But also, I have still learned to do some practical things to take time out for myself. One thing that I do regularly is take naps. Sometimes I'm tired, and so I just need to lay down and take a nap. So I've just learned to do that. This often happens on Sundays because Sunday is supposed to be a day of rest. So I regularly take naps on Sundays. I also take time out with my friends. I have people in my life who I am close to. So I just make sure I text those people, I call people, and just check in. One other thing I enjoy doing for myself is just listening to music. A lot of music I listen to tends to be praise and worship music. There's some songs that are just on repeat. One song is Jireh by Maverick City Music. One song is The Goodness of God by CeCe Winians. There is another song called Promises by Maverick City Music. I could listen to Maverick City music all day, every day. Like the songs are just so powerful. But one song that I have come to appreciate here recently is called I Am Not Alone. It's Psalm 23. And this song is actually by Joshua Sherman and the People Group, something like that. I'm going to actually put these songs in the description box so you all can check them out. But so, in order for me to go from thriving to surviving, I had to learn how to take time with God and take time for myself. And while I have not arrived, I'm not who I should be yet. I am definitely on my way, but God is definitely helping me to thrive here in the present. And as a result, I'm preparing seeds for tomorrow to be the woman who He wants me to be. So, if you all are wanting to go from surviving to thriving, I encourage you to take time with God and also take time for yourself. And you too can go from just surviving to thriving. Be well. Now, I know you're not just going to leave without clicking on that bell. You will definitely want to click on that bell to be notified of future episodes. I guarantee you're going to enjoy March Wellness.